Unprecedented virtual production sets. Prepare to see cinema's next frontier of creativity. You can join the next global AI giant ONPASSIVE to use and market the next generation AI tools. Simply register for free at www.coolzone.ai. OMail utilizes artificial intelligence to transform and modernize email processes within organizations. Get your free OMail account today by simply registering at www.coolzone.ai. Summary. No one can deny the investment toward Africa. Africa is a virgin continent full of plenty of investments, mining, real estate, education, etc., with around 1 billion people. We have many connections in Africa, 50-some countries tied together. The Egypt team is working on a massive project about education and administration. It will blow your minds. The first administrative website for English and Arabic speakers, how to develop countries, governments, and organizations all over the world. Egypt and Dubai teams are working on this massive website, nearly to be finished after 1 year of work. This is one of the secrets to be disclosed to you only, now. It will target companies, countries, and government sectors and departments how to convert their teams into professional teams. It has plenty of topics to be covered. 1 million templates translated from English to Arabic and vice versa, with about 1,000 summarized books. It is the first website to serve all over the Arabic and non-Arabic countries, targeting more to the English, Arabic and French-speaking areas to cover all the potentials of investment in Africa. I spoke with Mr. Ash to start investing in Africa starting with Egypt about 3.5 years ago, and he gave me the green card to start establishing this in Africa. I am sharing only one of the projects we are working on that will turn the face of the world in education and business development. This is the first time the non-English speaker will be able to deal with business development with aspects such as strategic planning not only for organizations, but we have many templates and summarized projects for governments and such. For example, if you want to work with your government in a specific aspects of development, we will provide you with the templates, the case studies, and full information in one place to help your project. I would like to stress on one aspect. I am so proud to be an African. We trust ONPASSIVE and the teams in India, Dubai and Egypt under the leadership of Mr. Ash Mafare. We work only for your benefit. This is our oath, word and promise to you. There are many people working for the entire ONPASSIVE family all over the world. Yes, you can join this massive global company built with heart, ONPASSIVE, simply by registering for free at www.coolzone.ai.
I'm muted. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. It is the 28th of April.
Is
We
it
only have
really?
a few more days. Yeah.
It's really the 28th already? Oh my gosh, this year.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be May, like in Tuesday. I think Tuesday's the last day of the month.
Wow.
Big week, maybe. Next couple of weeks, I believe, will be really big. Hold it to every second. Remember what we were told. We know what's going on. This is not a click of a switch. Yeah, I just did that thing with Dr. I can never say his name. Tarek, what he had said, and wanted to do the video because what he said was very powerful for us as founders, and Africa is Africans. Big deal. And I loved it. So that's why I did it. Also, talking with Chris and thinking about stuff, here's what I want to tell people that are watching this. Most of the people watching this are founders or they're in ONPASSIVE already. But for anybody that watches this down the road, a week, couple of weeks, whatever, AI is here to stay. And this company wants to do everything it can to enhance the type of AI that's going to enhance people's lives, to make things better. Data, for one thing. Look, AI can go through data, millions and millions of bits of it in milliseconds. Okay? I hear people say it's going to take jobs. It is. But it's going to create jobs, like 25 million more than it takes. That's what the estimate is. Why is that? What people don't realize is because AI is going to create jobs that aren't even there yet. They're not even there yet. Just like the car industry, the same thing happened. Car came out and they said, "Oh, you're taking all our jobs. We got blacksmith. That's all they know how to do is, make horse and carriages. And oh my gosh, and they're loud and nobody's going to like it. They're tearing up our roads." Look where we are today. And how many businesses are hooked to the auto industry? Tires, wheels, custom, exhaust pipes, color, special paint. All these things are just tied into automotive. It's mind blowing what happened. I believe, looking at what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing, AI is going to be the same thing. I'm already talking to my grandchildren that live with me. Start thinking AI IT. Too many kids are going to school, my opinion. I know because my children did, went to school and wound up not doing anything that they went to school for. Now that wouldn't be such a bad idea, wouldn't be such a bad thing, but it costs 60, 70, $80,000 to pay off a school loan. That's ridiculous. Start looking into a different future because the world's changing. I would look into something to do with AI, machine learning. That's going to be a wide open market. Another thing I love as far as ONPASSIVE, because it's going to be a little bit of everything. We have Academy coming, where you're going to be able to go into and do virtual schooling and get the same education as a privileged kid, maybe in North America and living in Africa or India. That's going to be phenomenal. Listen, the doorway that's being opened is mind blowing. We should grab it and run with it. Because remember, really important thing, it blew me away more than anything. I even went back to that video. The first ONPASSIVE 360, where we were nervous, no doubt. We wanted it to be so great. Remember Chris was chewing that gum like rapid fire? Yeah, that one. He because he wanted it to work. He wanted to hear good news. And it was even better than we could have imagined. People saying, I'm in Africa. I can hear, I can see, I'm not looping. That was mind blowing. What did they say in the African meeting the other day? The gentleman said, we even want to make it 25% better than it is now. Let me tell you, communication around the world alone will change the world. It will change the world. Communication can change the world, especially if it's coming from a company. And I'm going to say this again for everybody watching. Founders and people in the company already know this. This company was built with heart. Now, you might ask yourself, what does that mean? I'll tell you what it means. When it was created from the very beginning, before any product was ever made, before any website was ever made, the concept was, we'll do all the heavy lifting and we're going to share the wealth with you, whoever believes and wants to come with us. And I want to tell you something. I'm so glad I did. I'm over 5 years, and I know some people said no, and that's too bad. But even right now, 6 months from now, 12 months from now, a year from now, it's not too late. You can get in right now, free. Check this thing out and be on the very top of this wave. Listen, we had big movements. We had the .com. A lot of people missed it. I didn't know what it was. I remember hearing it. I remember late 80s hearing about the internet highway. Internet highway? What the frick does that mean? Well, here we are. Now we're not a highway, we're a 6-lane highway. And it's lightning fast. And look what all happened just since 20 years. 20 years. Look what happened. And we're in the beginning of it. And the company was built which is so cool because other companies are going to have to repair. That costs a lot of money. What I mean by repair is when this company goes out and people see that they're taken care of from the very beginning, there's no taking advantage of people. There's no upselling somebody. Oh, we got them now. Let's get some more money out of them. That's not ONPASSIVE. It's not. Prime example. 2 years ago, in June, 2 years ago, they stopped the founding position, which was bringing in $97 for each person, to at least get skin in the game. And they shut it down. Did they shut it down because nobody's coming in? No. They would still be coming in if we wanted. But they said, no, we have enough. We did this enough. What could have been more revenue for the company to use for whatever? Yeah, but they didn't do it. I'm going to give you another big example. About a year ago, we got the first phase of O Connect, and it was pretty cool. I was really astonished with what they did. There was some little hiccups with every company. It's the same thing. And they worked on it, got better every month, a little better, a little better. 4 or 5 weeks ago, they came out with the final, this last version. Not final, nothing's final in ONPASSIVE. And it blew me away. It's the best of the best, better than any other one out there. And maybe I wouldn't say that before, and I thought it was then. I know it is now. It is the best of the best. And I'm going to tell you, could you imagine if you invited people to one of the other companies? I don't want to mention names. We should never mention names. But one of the big boys, you guys know who they are. And when you invite people in, you can actually build a team with the very people that you're working with in a video conference. The other beautiful thing is they can too. It's an equal opportunity wealth building behemoth. It's a wealth building behemoth. Yeah, I used to say creating wealth. It doesn't create wealth. The wealth is already there. ONPASSIVE made a rake, a virtual rake, and they're going to rake some of that money that's in the 1%ers' hands and start putting it over to the 98 that get beat up every day. So we're in a good place. We're at a good time. Listen, why not be part of AI? Be part of something. Be part of a company that cares about you. And I don't have to prove it. You get in. You can get in free and look around. Watch what happens. Pay for what you want. Don't pay for it if you don't want it. Try it out. You get every one of them. They give you a free trial. You get a free trial. If you're using a video conferencing platform right now, I don't care who it is, and you use it every day, you need it for work, you need it for your family, whatever it is, you come in, try out O Connect, and I'm willing to bet you will convert. I just can't imagine not. They have everything you could imagine. And wait until you see what the price is. Wait till they see wait to see what they charge you. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to put the QR code up here. And what this QR code is a code that I had put together. It's on a rotator. And when you scan this, you will join one of about 30 people. It's not mine. It's not Chris's. It's people we love in this company. And when you see this and you say, you know what, I'm going to go join, and I'm going to check it out for free. Free. I said it. I mean it. No hidden crap. Oh, but you got to do that. You ain't got to do squat. You'll get 3 free products for forever, whether you buy anything or not. So do yourself a favor, scan it, get in and see what we're talking about. Get in and see it for yourself. It's really cool. I'm going to turn it over to Chris. I talked 15 minutes solid, and I think I'm done for now. Go ahead, Chris.
Thank you, Marty. Wow, you gave me so many things I could bounce off of. First of all, I want to say good morning, happy Sunday morning to you. Do you notice I'm not in Florida? I'm not in the church. I got to re-up my church around here. I actually missed that, but I'm glad to be part of this family. I'm glad to be part of this company. And I want to tell you, after I read, Daryl Cook actually texted me and said, Chris, I put Dr. Tarek's notes in the update section. Cool, man. Thank you, Daryl, and the rest of you. Janet, Peter. I forgot Janet. She laughed at me, by the way. And then Marty put it on a video. Excuse me. And listened to it last night. I just listened to it again. And if you don't listen, none of us understand how big this really is after listening to what Dr. Tarek says. Everything Ash has shown us in the last few years, the Burj Khalifa, everything going in all these other countries, the people he's bringing in, it's a lot. It's so big that I try not to even think about it. But Dr. Tarek's video Marty made, it really sunk into me that how big this really is. And we use that phrase a lot because I don't know what else to say. The new thing coming, you better get in it. I actually feel sorry for the thousands of people that have turned me down because I just want to give them a better life. I feel sorry for them. But then again, I don't, because I get it. Since the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years, the scams and the bad people have really got on the internet, getting hacked every day off Facebook. And I understand why people are a little nervous about doing something. But technically, I was never nervous about it because I'm thinking at that time, that's only $97. Now, to a lot of people, that's a lot of money. I get it. But I thought, I don't have to do anything. And then I looked at what Ash was throwing out there, what he was offering, putting us out there every single day, getting a whole bunch of people that had the same mindset as what he thought about 20 years ago. Right now, someone's sitting there saying, man, I got to go to work tomorrow. I got to go to work tomorrow. Maybe you don't like your job, but you're thankful for your job. I've said it a million times when I was working is, man, I don't really want to go to work, but I worked 7 days a week. So I was saying it every single day. And then Friday came along and the paycheck came in, and that rebooted my brain again, why I was doing what I was doing, which was really ludicrous. Nobody, honestly, should have to work over 40 hours a week. To sustain the life you want, people think they got to work 80, 90, 134 hours a week to get what they need. The problem is they go do that, and they have no time to enjoy what they think they wanted. I lived that life. I know. On Passive, Ash Bafar, the tech team, Dr. Tarek, Professor Susan, have all given us a completely different reboot in our mind in the last 6 months of what ONPASSIVE really is about and what they're doing for us. So I encourage anyone out there that thinks I'm crazy or thinks I have no idea what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I want to give you that opportunity to come in and check it out with these 3 free products. It's amazing. I would love for you to join just to get on our O Trivia night and have some fun with us. We do have a lot of fun as a family, and that's like 7 days a week, which drives me crazy sometimes, but we do have fun on the Omino show. You don't have to do the stuff we did for the last 4 or 5 years. The last 3.5 years, I was on a webinar 7 days a week, all around the clock. And I did it because I believe so much in this company and I wanted to change people's lives. If you're one of those persons that really doesn't care about life and just want to do your job, that's okay. I'm not going to call you and say, what are you, crazy? I lived that life. That's horrible. I'm never going to do that. Go work if you want to work. But if you want to change your life and you want to see something that's brand new, that's literally going to change the mindset of not just people, but companies around the world, how to run companies, how to treat customers, how to give respect, I would urge you to join. And it doesn't have to be mine or Marty's. All these fine people on here are pretty much your founders if you know them. I ask that you get with them. They'll send you a link. You can check it out. Or simply, I get every day someone says, well, Chris, tell me all about ONPASSIVE. Go to ONPASSIVE.com. Check out our beautiful site. Now, it changes. Our website changes So you might go on it one day and next week later it looks different because that's how he designed it. Ash wants you to see new things and different things. People say, why does he do it? Because he wants to show you what he can do. And that's what he's doing. You don't see too many websites out there that change things. I think his goal is to be daily. He's doing it weekly now. But to change something, matter of fact, to keep your attention going. You can get on the same website. He's got different colors. It's exciting. That's what he's doing. So I urge everyone out there, family especially, because I know you're watching. My friends, I know you're watching. And it's okay. You don't have to believe me, but I'm letting you know that this company, it really does care about you. All right. Nothing else out there is this good. Marty talked about price. I can't even put a price on it anymore because I know what I only paid. Literally, one time, not two, even though the original thing was this, and this, I paid one time. Marty also touched on how a few years ago, Ash stopped taking founders in. A real good, smart scammer would have kept it going and going and going and sucked the hell out of your wallet and your life and ever, because those people don't care. Ash said, no, we got enough. Let's stop. And then we had to deal with some of the things that that a big tech company would go through, some issues that they iron out, they get going, but he doesn't shut us down. I'm looking at other platforms right now that I'm on, and they keep trying to change things because in the last few years, a lot of them were, let's say a lot of them lost billions of dollars because the courts found out that they were doing things wrong. And they knew it. One of the things Ash Mafar looked at, and this is the honest to God truth, before it went down with Facebook about how they went to selling people's information, 2 weeks prior, Ash Mafar on the meeting said, I just want to let you all know, Facebook's in trouble. They're doing something wrong, and you'll see. That was 2 weeks prior. He already understood what was coming. This is something, now he studied this. This is what he never wants to happen with the passive. In other words, do the right thing the first time, keep it the right thing, bless others, shine upon others, give people the greatest products in the world, and listen to what they have to say. That is your CEO, Ash Mafara. Now, someone's going to argue with me and say something different, and that's okay. People are entitled to their opinions. That person right there is going to lose out in life because they're missing out on something because they think what happened in the last 20 years is happening again. And in this case, it's not. Ash Mafar has put himself out there. Listen, if you go back and look at the history of people that are doing things wrong to steal people's money, they were hid. One person, Ash Mafar, has been on more webinars, talked to more people about this business and what it can do for you than anyone in the world. All right. A lot of people text me, you're in trouble, what you're doing. No, I'm doing the right thing. It's the right thing. It has been the right thing since I started. The first time I listened to Ash Mafar, I was confused. The second time I understood. The third time I was locked in exactly what he wants to do. The same thing everyone else wants to do. Have a great life. Watch your kids grow. Not spend an eternity working ungodly hours. And you can't, listen, when you're working like I did, or a lot of you do, maybe 2 or 3 jobs, you don't enjoy your family. You're shipping your kids off to the babysitters or to a daycare center because you got to go to work, which you got to pay more. Just imagine life with waking up, and I've said this a million times because I want to put it into your skull. Waking up in the morning, I slept till 9:30 today, which is unbelievable for me. Couldn't believe it. First good sleep I've had in a long time. Why? Because my mind is at ease knowing that what's coming, especially this week, the next 2 weeks is going to be crazy. And I want you all to experience that. I know thousands of people all around the world who have been patiently waiting, not asking a million questions, know exactly what's happening with the passive. And they need it. They need it. We all need it. I think Dr. Benny was putting in there a little bit ago. I was seeing that, artificial intelligence is going to solve a lot of problems with the help of man. We're going to put things in the system, in the machine learning system, that's going to solve problems. Marty talked about it's going to take jobs. It's going to improve so many jobs, especially from the workforce that I came from. And these jobs that I watch people deteriorate from their backs to their wrists to their knees. AI is going to come in there and say, oh, no. We got to do this better. That's what I want you to think of AI is. We have to do this better. There's going to be so many different solutions, not just from auto workers, but can you imagine doctors, a better way, probably finding a better way to remove something without destroying the patient. Hopefully they get rid of the poison they got to put in your body, and that if you do get cancer, hopefully they find a cure for cancer. This is all stuff to look up to and to be excited about. That's what AI is. We're not the only company that's doing AI. AI has been in existence since the early 1950s. All right. The companies that are not getting into artificial intelligence, they're not going to last long. And that's why I urge everyone out there that has a business to check out all the products we have for businesses is skyrocketing just to make you keep your business above level of everyone else. If you don't have artificial intelligence, you're a sinking ship. You got big holes in your boat right now, I'm telling you. And I'd say if you are a business owner, check this out. Again, at least check out our three free products. But Connect, which is I think a 7 or 14-day trial. Once you see it, I'll agree with Marty DeGarmo. You're not going to want to go back to the old thing. Number one, it's going to be a lot cheaper. Number two, it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more exciting. It's a lot more clear. The volume is awesome. The noise makers and all the bells and whistles, it's pretty cool. Your clients are not going to be bored anymore because they got all kind of things that they can do while you're discussing business, or just family members. Your grandkids, get them on here. I don't know if you got grandkids, get them on and play with the buttons. They'll love it. You can probably put an Connect. Like my grandkids live in Kentucky. Hi, Joe. Hi, Evan. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Cody. I know you're watching. Play with the buttons, Joe. Let them play with the buttons. It's fun. This is what you could do. ONPASSIVE is just not a business. Don't let anybody tell you that. And if you hadn't gotten into it, I'm praying for you. Happy birthday to all those out there who have a birthday. Still praying for everyone out there that's needs it. You're always in my hearts and my minds and my prayers. All new one today is I know Narelle Warcon is going through some stuff. She was bitten by a mosquito, and it's a different kind, and it's affecting her. It's affecting her joints, and we don't want that. So stay happy, stay blessed. Marty DeGarmo and Dr. Tarek, I love you for what you said. Back to you.
Alrighty. Like I said, let me put the QR code back up there again. Anybody that might be interested, please scan that code, and whoever pops up, join them. I guarantee it's a great person. You'll be glad you did. Well, somebody just scanned it. The other thing is, remember, we're in this together. We care about each other. I've never seen a company that there's no competition. I want everybody to do really, really well. I really do. It's so cool to be in that type of environment, because in the other type, MLM or email marketing or dropship, when you're with other affiliates, there is a competition no matter what. I mean, there's a smile, but the smile ain't 100% legit, if you know what I mean. So now we work together. I appreciate it. I've met so many wonderful people. And the reason I do live 7 days a week, I want everybody to see this. I want to give it my best shot. And if they don't want to afterwards, okay. But first, at least go look. You find out for yourself. I mean, 20 years I've been online full time. I've seen a lot of stuff. Why would I be here? Why would I be here? I can market. I could make a list. I can market, make a list. I could sell stuff online. Why would I stay here? Because this is truly built with heart. The company cares about people. And, if you're one of those that you think, you want a fair deal and you want to be part of it, imagine being part of it. Imagine being part of .com. Imagine being part of these big companies that started, and you're a spectator. You see it from the outside. Here, you can be part of it. And I wish more and more people will come in. They will as time goes on. But why wait? Why wait until 90% of the people want to come in when it's free and you can leave? And you don't have to buy anything if you don't want to. You can test drive. You test drive one of our products, and trust me, if you're using anything like it out there in the world, you're going to throw that in the trash. I'm not kidding. Anyway, today at 2:00 is O Heroes. I don't know if it's O Heroes. I think it's just Heroes. Webinar. They do a really good job. They tell you what a week in review, and then they answer any questions you might have. So if you got questions, go there. That's what they do. Take the time. It's at 2:00. Look at the link in the back office. And I want to thank everybody for coming. Chris, fantastic job as always. Pray for Chris too. He's got problems. Well, you know what some of them are, but the ones you don't know. Right? But anyway, and I could use a few too. I would never deny it. Anyway, we'll see you all. And if you know trivia, I'm not going to complain. If you're a male and you come on tonight at 9:00, 9:30. Anyway, all for fun. Love you all. Thank you for being here. Share this with people you love. And if they tell you no, move on. It's okay. They'll be back. They're going to see your life change and they're going to want to be part of it. Anyway, see you all. Thank you very much.
Bye. Be ready for next week. I have a feeling.